How's it going out there, everybody? Cled here, bringing you our next little episode of this little montage of Hearthstones. And it is the final deck we have not played yet, and I'll let Ethan explain it a little bit.
Yeah, this is FreezeMage, and Cloudy over here is probably going to play it horribly wrong, so this is going to be a real hard one for me to watch, but
I hope you get to 60 a little bit.
yeah, a little. I mean,
we're just gonna...
losses don't give that much experience, but
it
whatever.
gives some. We'll see.
I'm really excited, actually, because I've been thinking about how you're going to play this one, and I don't know what I want to say about this deck. This deck is not built the way most decks are.
No.
So
is there a lot of spells and combos?
I'm not going to tell you.
Just tell me that much.
There's a lot of spells.
Fuck, I've never used spells ever before.
You asked for it.
Okay. I feel like this is a late game card. Or not late game, but I don't need the 8 health off the start.
Okay.
Death rate, put a secret from your deck into the battlefield. Is that into my hand or actually on the field?
It just plays it. Yeah, so onto the field. It just plays the secret.
Deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it. I'll leave those two in.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty decent mulligan, actually. Surprisingly decent. Ooh, you got a rough draw off the top there. But
we're just going to... Nothing I can do yet.
No,
I'll leave it.
It's probably...
Come on. What are you going to do, you stupid lock?
Okay, right now he's either going to be a zoo lock or a Reno lock. It's possible he's a hand lock, but my money is really against it.
So, freeze a character if it was already frozen, deal 4 damage instead. Deal 3 damage to your character and freeze it. Put a secret from your deck, or 1 hero damage. Debating between either this one or this one. Either gonna hero damage his face, or put a secret on.
Well, it's a death rattle, so it only happens when it dies. So right now you'd get a 2/2.
I think I'll play him.
You've chosen wisely.
I thought it was like as soon as I put him out, then I get him inside.
No, that would have actually been really overpowered. That would have been exciting if they printed that card.
Is he gonna try to down me?
Ooh, he's...
What?
Yeah, Alex
So
draws...
the hero's remaining health to 15.
Something tells me he's going to do some crazy things.
Deal 3 damage to your character and freeze it. I could take him out.
You could take him out. That's you could do that.
I don't know if that'd be smart now though.
Well, I'll let it be and then analyze your play afterwards, I guess.
I'm just gonna do that for now.
You have a creature you can attack with.
And face him.
Okay.
At 4, I can attack with this, hit him, and then magic him out.
True, he did kind of...
Now I can just
1 turn early. Okay, so now you have 2 secrets out. You have Ice Block and Ice Barrier.
block that.
That's that card. So you can't play 2 of them at once. And you just drew your other Ice Barrier. Wow, you were getting rough draws.
But deal 3 damage to your character and freeze it. I think that's
And that was actually in my opinion, that was the perfect play that turn. It didn't get better.
Freeze a character if it was already frozen, deal 4 damage instead.
Yeah, so you get 8 armor now, which is just kind of healing you up some preemptively, which is nice. And he's playing the deck we were playing last time. See, even down to the ooze.
I don't even have a weapon.
Yeah, but he's just playing that to get that out there because there's nothing you can do with it.
Deal 2 damage to all enemy minions.
No, all minions.
All minions. I don't
Just
have minions.
No, you don't.
So that. Why didn't it do it?
It's a death rattle.
Whatever.
It's when it dies.
You can think about it. And there. And then if he doesn't take him out next turn, I'm going to take him out. Depending if he plays another card.
What is he thinking? Okay. He's not completely insane. Your opponent is only a little weird. Oh my god.
What?
What have you done?
What?
Well, you're kind of doing what I hoped you would do, which is just play it in a certain style.
Oh, this card is gonna be useless to me till the very end.
Well, that's okay. That end will come sooner than you think. Not because you're gonna do anything wrong. It's just gonna happen. You've gotten some unlucky draws. What are you gonna ping? That was the right thing to ping.
I'm gonna use that next.
Yeah, you really telegraphed super hard for it, but that's okay.
My shield for
And now it doesn't matter that you did it, so he's gonna get one off anyway. Just count your mana, because I think I know what you're seeing. That costs 9, and you only have 8. Just letting you know.
Still think I should do this.
Okay. I'm not coaching you this game. This one's all you.
I wonder.
Just gonna do that again. I'm gonna wait till next turn to use it. Should still get 8 armor if he faces me, so.
Yep. Yeah, you're actually pretty good on health. The only issue is he has had so many, so much value off of that Thorson. I don't think it's even possible for you to win this game. Just because that card has stayed out now for 3 turns, and that's insane. It should never be allowed to stay out for 2. But can't help that now. And now he won't play any more cards because he knows you're waiting to Flame Strike. So.
So do I put this out first or second?
Well, do you want the spell damage?
Yeah.
Then you put it out first. See, now it does you do 1 extra damage to the Twilight Drake, essentially.
There's 3 left there. Alright.
Yeah, do you know how this deck works yet? Are you kind of
I know it's revolved around spells, but I'm still not
Okay.
great with that.
It's okay.
Like I said, I've never used spells before.
Oh, well. I'm not absolutely certain how I would do it. Oh, I know exactly how I would do it then.
All this at the start of your turn, destroy all minions.
the end is coming.
Was that bad? He has to survive.
That was really good. You're... Okay, now that's one of the essential combos of this deck. You can't ping his face yet,
Not a valid
because he's
target.
immune.
If I hit them, does that unfreeze them?
No. So yeah, you did that really... That's like... That was as good as you could have hoped for. So now the problem is his deck runs 1 owl. And if he silences your 0/7, well, then you need some other way to try and deal with Mal'Ganis, which I don't think you're going to get. So you better hope he doesn't have any way to deal with that 0/7, because he's screwed. Or if he doesn't, he's screwed. And if he does, you're screwed. Interesting. I mean,
Unless he's just fucking with me right now and he has it.
yeah, I think he is, honestly.
He's definitely got it.
Well, actually, wait. I think he just has 10 cards in his hand. I haven't counted, but I think he might just have 10 cards in his hand, and he's deciding on what one to throw away. So he's got that. Oh. He needs to still deal 4 more damage to it.
This will unfreeze at the beginning of the next turn.
Yeah, if it survives, he'll be able to start hitting you next turn. But, is it? Oh, it went off! Holy crap! Oh, what is this world?
Whenever you cast a spell, add a fireball spell to your...
If you want to see what a fireball spell is, you
Right
just got
there,
one.
deal
Okay.
6 damage.
So, unless you screw up, you will win this game on your own. Which is insane.
Put him out.
Require my assistance.
That counts as casting a spell. right?
God damn it, Kladiva.
Does that not count as casting a spell?
You had two options.
I want
you
to save
picked the
him for when
wrong one.
he heals, because it's gonna drop it to 15. It's only
That's
dropping at 5.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, and no, you needed to frostbolt that turn because now he's gonna take that and you're screwed. Yeah, I think he wins now.
Why?
Because there is almost no circumstance where this goes acceptably for you. But, it's okay.
Deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it.
What a roller coaster of emotions this game has been. I hope some of your fans are familiar with FreezeMage even a little bit so that they can feel all of the pain that I have been feeling for the past, 3 turns. Because
you can run me through the next game.
Because the past 2 turns were horrible.
It's okay.
Oh my god, that was bad. That was atrocious.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not sure I'm gonna ever recover mentally from that.
I bring life.
Oh fuck, what am I supposed to do?
You target him or you target you.
15. I'll leave it.
Okay. I think that was the single best play you've made all game.
I feel like you've said that twice.
Yeah, well, I have. Because now you don't have enough burn in your deck to kill him. There's just not enough. This is gonna be a long game, and you're still gonna lose. Oh, what are you doing? Oh no!
I'm just ending the game now.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank
Yeah, he is right to BM you because wow, this hurts. Oh, and he's an idiot, so well, I hope he feels bad about his life because he almost lost to you. Almost. He didn't. But almost.
I don't really know what else to do.
Wow. Well.
I'm just gonna use it. I don't know what better time to use it. I mean, I'm pretty much done.
Oh, you're done. You're done. It's just gonna be like 10 turns later. You're gonna.
There's no way he could like completely fuck up.
I mean, he could tap himself out. He could disconnect. I mean, you have a couple options.
Oh.
No. Yeah, no. You actually cannot deal 30 damage with the rest of your cards. Well, unless he never attacks your antique killbot and you manage to attack him 10 times. So, yeah, we could hold out hope. This is true.
I'll tell you that.
Job's done.
Oh, how you almost won with like the worst draw I've ever seen. Wow. Granted, because he had, I don't know if you could have, one different play might have changed this game, but might not have as well. So,
Regardless.
that's okay. This is kind of what I expected. You just started off so good.
Yes.
Yeah. That actually, you joke. That's like one of the better cards you could have drawn. Oh wait, yeah, you only have 6 cards left. You're gonna start fatiguing yourself to death.
Can I have a card?
It's a death rattle. Oh no.
I'm just.
Are you just gonna watch the rest of your deck go?
Kind of.
Because he's not gonna kill you. Fatigue's gonna kill you. And he's gonna draw. He drew his whole deck. Oh my god. The last 2 cards in your deck. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Wait. Oh no.
You just sounded like the gay guy from Family Guy.
Yeah, but like, oh my god.
I was really hoping I'd like blow up wide and hit him.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been cool. It didn't happen like that,
No, it didn't.
unfortunately. But, you know, that would have been cool.
I mean, I can survive for like.
Ooh, if he's really smart, here's the interesting thing. If he's really smart here, he can kill you, even through your ice block.
He's gonna do that.
I think he can do it.
I'm almost out of cards.
Oh, no, he can't. He can just barely. Turns out he's an idiot.
Why?
Because he had no... He should have popped your block this turn.
I see.
Yeah, okay, well...
I'm out of cards.
I mean... You
Whoa, why is it 11 now? Because I'm out of cards?
No, because he played Lothab, which makes all your cards cost 5 more. So if you wanna be fancy, you have several ways to kill yourself here.
Draw 2 cards.
That is one of the ways to kill yourself. You did the single most self-damage possible. So well done.
Yeah!
You figured it out.
I did something right this match.
Sort of.
Not
Oh,
Oh, look at all that XP.
all that XP. Wow, that was a good one.
Yeah, how long did that one take?
That took
15 minutes.
16 minutes even.
All right, we'll do. We'll have him not let me make stupid decisions this time.
So this deck is called FreezeMage because you freeze the opponent's board so he can't hit you. You survive till the late game. You draw a bazillion cards, and then you burn his health down. So you're again against the Warlock. The issue here is you kind of need to bait out Reno, which is going to be really, really, really hard, and I'm not certain how to play this matchup. So what cards do you think you want to keep?
I like the ice barrier. I don't really think the ice block is very needed yet.
Okay.
'Cause-
What about the Doomsayer and the Fireball?
This one's definitely not needed yet.
What about the Fireball?
Later.
Okay. None of those cards are cards you want to keep.
None?
None. I mean, hopefully he's a Zoo Warlock, in which case everything changes. Okay, if he's Zoo, amazing. If he's not Zoo, okay. And he's Zoo. Okay, this is beautiful because I know how to play this matchup. So, in theory, we should be just fine. You got a Doomsayer back, and that's great. That's exactly what you want here. So, what do you think this turn?
Nothing.
Correct. Nothing at all. The reason Explosive Sheep is in this deck is you can play Explosive Sheep and then hit it with your hero power. So for 4 mana, you can deal 2 damage to all his minions. And since your deck runs very, very few minions, it's only going to hurt his. So that's
Deal
really
2
good.
damage to all minions.
Yeah.
How do I do 4 damage then?
You'll for 4 mana, you'll deal 2. Okay, so what are you thinking this turn? You have
This.
where? What are you gonna hero power?
Face.
You should
Face.
hero power the knife juggler actually, so that you can kill it the turn after. So the worry here is that he might become a little too fast for you, but I think you have enough tools to handle it. Okay, that's rough, but not a huge issue.
Face him again. Or not face him, but...
Yeah, you need to get rid of that knife juggler. That knife juggler is basically dealing 4 a turn to you. And you could coin Doomsayer, but I don't think you should because coin's pretty important, and Doomsayer you don't want to leave unprotected, which you would by coining it out right now.
Alright.
Especially on turn 4, he could have... There are a couple of cards that he could have used to kill off your Doomsayer, and then you would have been really in a bad place. So you're at 15 health now, which kind of sucks, but... Honestly, how many cards do you have in your hand? You have 3, 6, 9 cards in your hand. If you draw 2 more, you'll be at 11, but you'll drop 1, so...
Put him out?
You should probably Arcane Intellect, the 3 mana draw 2, and then wait for a second. Okay, and then you should coin out the Frostbolt onto the 3/2 because you've taken a little more damage than you want this early in the game. You have ways to get back from that, and that's okay. But right now, you need to be kind of defensive.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna switch up my sitting stance.
Okay.
No, I'm also talking to my parents because I don't want to get a new phone for Christmas. I might ask for a gaming chair instead.
That'd be nice.
be nicer than these wooden pieces. Just
Yeah.
shit we have to sit on at school.
My
School is not
shield
the
for Argus.
not exactly the nicest about seating accommodations. Okay, that's pretty good. That's not a particularly powerful turn for him.
Freeze a character who was already frozen. I'm at 5.
Ooh, there's an interesting option here,
You could put out him.
but that wouldn't kill anything.
How that?
You could put out that, but
I
that's
wonder.
leaving it a little unprotected, and that's kind of scary. That you could use to draw a card this turn and then draw a card the turn after, but you
Oh, whoops.
probably didn't want to do that. Now that you have done it, I think you should probably
Bad.
play that Loot Hoarder to go with it, just so you can draw 3 cards for the next turn, because you are fishing really hard for Frost Nova. And given the way this game is starting to go, this may not work out for you, but it might.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Okay. That's not too scary. Oh, if he's just gonna go for your face. Oh, he might have you killed. Oh, he does. Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
Nothing. Well,
we'll do another match.
yeah. We could have saved that with Ice Barrier. But, aggro. What can you do? Actually, that's just kind of an aggressive zoo. But, that's okay. Second run should be good. Hope for a Secret Paladin, because even though it's the strongest deck on the ladder, this deck does really well against Secret Paladin. And
What is it, secrets against secrets?
not because it's secrets against secrets, it's just that Secret Paladin doesn't have a lot of burst, and you are able to freeze his board a lot, so
Fair
it
enough.
prevents him from doing things.
Versus
Ooh.
Anduin.
Priest!
The
Interesting.
light shall bring victory.
You need card
You
draw
asked for it.
really, really, really badly for this matchup.
Pretty
So
much take them all out.
you need no Alexstrasza. The Acolyte of Pains are they might be a little too slow in this matchup. I'm not certain. I'm not a huge FreezeMage player. You definitely don't want the Blizzard, and you definitely don't want one of the Acolyte of Pains, so I would get rid of them both.
Alright, I'll
So.
drop them all.
Yeah, I think that's right. Let's see what you get. Hopefully Matt's Scientist. There you go. And that is a pretty good hand. It's nice to have. I enjoy having Ice Block in hand just
Is
for
someone
the
injured?
the control it gives me late game. Okay.
Well, when I do play Priest, he's playing the Priest I play. Because that's the first card I get out there.
That's in every Priest deck.
Except
so
I run 2 of them, and I like to get a tank out in front of one of them.
That's it. That's in all Priest decks. Your decks are special to say
Should
the
I
least.
coin and put him out?
Huh. You
What to
could
do?
coin and put him out.
To do.
The worry there is that you would have spent coin, and coin is kind of useful in this deck. So I think you can stand to not put him out this turn and put him out next turn, because he's a priest, so he probably doesn't have any good turn 2 plays. And if he does, he's a weird kind of priest, and if he's a weird kind of priest, that's not a very terrifying turn 2. Yeah, all things considered, that's okay for you. Yeah, you're not gonna be taking a whole lot of damage, so
Now I
probably,
put him
yeah,
out.
probably right to play that now. Oh, and you got a Doomsayer, so that's really good for you. You have a good hand at the moment. You don't have as much card draw as you would like. If that Acolyte of Pain was an Arcane Intellect, this hand would be amazing, but given the situation, it's okay. So mouse over the secret you just got. Let's see what you have now. So you have Ice Barrier, which is
Not bad.
Not bad. I mean, either of them would have been fine. Ice Barrier is nice because it means it opens up some mana or it allows you to play Ice Block should you want. Let's see all your options.
Put out Acolyte of Pain.
You could put out Acolyte of Pain if you.
It's either Acolyte of Pain or
Well,
Ice Block.
I'm leaning towards Ice Block because Acolyte of Pain you want to try and use on turn 5 or later, and you want to play it and then hit it with your own hero power, so that you guarantee it draws 2 cards,
Alright.
because it's taking one from you and then it has to take another one
I'll at least
almost
put that
certainly
out.
to die. Yeah, that one's good because you have
Personally,
the free
whenever I see
turn.
a spell get out, I get nervous.
Yeah, and it's kind of scary for the other guy to have to deal with secrets. He just played a Deathlord. I'm assuming since you already had the Ice Barrier, he knows what you are. And
Should I put... So wait till 5.
yeah, if you wait till 5, you can Frost Nova Doomsayer on the same turn. You could do it this turn, but honestly, his board's not very scary, so I don't think you have to worry about it.
So
You
Ice
could just
Barrier?
Ice Barrier and then pass again. Honestly, this deck's super slow, and his deck isn't very aggressive, so you don't need to be afraid of him either. So really, what you two are going to both try to do is try and draw cards, get to a good late game position, but his late game position is just kind of wait you out, and your late game position is try and draw some really heavy burst and try and burn him down faster than he can heal it. So I think this goes all right for you, but I am not absolutely certain.
Draw 2 cards.
Well, let's look at your hand size. You have
Or I could
7
do-
cards right now. You would go up to 8. That's an okay play. Actually, what you're gonna want
I
to
could do him. No, that's
no,
not gonna work.
if you're gonna play Doomsayer, you want to protect it. So what you want to do here is you want to Frost Nova Doomsayer. That's just kind of a vital FreezeMage combo, because either he has a way to kill your Doomsayer, which is bad for you, but he was gonna have it later on anyway.
Yeah.
But it also prevents him from playing Justicar Trueheart, which is a card Priest really wants to play on turn 6 because it's good. And oh, he entombed it. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's not strictly speaking that bad for you now that I think about it. Alright, you can probably just draw cards now, because you could Flame Strike here, but it's only going to kill 2 guys, and they're both really weak. So, drawing cards is kind of the name of the game. And there is another Doomsayer. You don't want to play that yet, though. What you want to do is you're going to want to ping something.
What's ping?
Hero power, sorry. That's just kind of what people call it. What you're...
Hem.
wait for it. You're going to want to actually shoot the one... probably his face, now that I think about it. You probably don't want him to draw too many more cards, because this isn't really a fatigue matchup. There are merits to pinging the 1/5 and to pinging the face. See, there's Justicar Trueheart, which I was saying he wanted to play last turn because it fits really well for the mana, but you were able to stop him. So here, you have, in my opinion, only 2 options. Archmage Antonidas is definitely not getting played this turn. You could Blizzard, Coin, Doomsayer. That's an option.
Blizzard.
Coin, Doomsayer. That's kind of the same as a Frost Nova Doomsayer, but it's a little more expensive. Or you could just Flame Strike this turn. That's another option, which doesn't use your coin, so it's pretty good. Coin counts as a spell for Archmage Antonidas. So, honestly, I think that one, that's
gonna
probably
Flame
your
Strike.
call. Okay. I think that's a fine call.
The only thing is,
You didn't get a huge amount of healing there. And he's going to be able to heal those guys up, so...
to heal this one, you get a draw.
Yeah. The interesting thing is, can you mouse over his deck and your deck? So he has 18 cards left, and you have 16. Okay, so he can still stand the draw. He doesn't want to keep drawing anymore, so we're going to leave that 1/1 alive for a little while.
Is he trying to
Oh,
fake it?
never mind. He's not trying to keep it safe. Okay. If he was trying to let it die, then we would try to kill it, but it doesn't seem like that's what he's trying to do. What you should do here, since you're still really high on health, is you should play your Acolyte of Pain. And you should Fire Blast in. Yeah. So that lets you draw a card. And now we count the cards in your hand. You have 3, 6, 8. He could make you overdraw here. So,
I could that and then fireball.
you could use the Fireball, but you don't need to. There's no worry.
Just so that I don't overdraw.
Yeah, but you could, if you just coin and play nothing, that
Isn't it
is
a waste of coin?
It's kind of a waste of coin, but coin is slightly worse than any other card in your deck, so it's better to just throw away the coin. And then this is playing around some potential plays from him, but if you didn't play around it, he would
could
punish
go
you.
1 and then...
Exactly, and that would be really bad for you because almost all of the cards in your deck are super important,
To master.
and that's interesting. Did that wrong. Oh, unless he's planning to do something specific. Now, how much health are you at?
22.
How many cards are in your hand?
8.
Oh, he could do some weird thing.
I could do
Yeah,
this and then Doomsayer.
you could, and I
What
think
to do?
you should probably try and run the Acolyte of Pain into his 3/5. You're running it into that one in case of a specific thing.
I could do that.
You
then
could do that,
Doomsayer.
but the issue is you'd be wasting a whole lot of mana if you do it that way. So it's more efficient for you to spend as much mana as possible to get that effect.
Should do this.
So yeah, I think that's probably the right thing. And then you're gonna want to Doomsayer, definitely. And you're not gonna want to Ice Lance. You're gonna want to save that for damage to his face later on.
I
Which
can do Dungeon.
don't. Yeah, you can. It's not absolutely clear yet. So if he runs Shadow Word Pain, he could kill it. If he runs, or well, he's running another Entomb.
I thought you said there were no doubles in this deck.
In this deck, this is a different one. That was the
Okay.
Reno Warlock deck.
Okay.
This deck has doubles.
I was about to say I had 2 Deathsayers.
Yeah. This one, I used to run a version of this without doubles, and it was interesting. Actually, it ran a couple doubles, and it required me to use a deck tracker just to keep track of what cards I have and haven't drawn yet.
It's a
which-
deck tracker.
It's just kind of a list of all the cards in your deck, and then it grays them out once you've drawn them. Blizzard has officially ruled that those are okay as of the time of this recording, so I don't feel bad about using it. It just feels a little weird. The fact that he hasn't dealt with that Doomsayer yet is good. He's probably deciding what to hero power right now. And
So why would he hero power or anything?
because to heal to draw. Yeah, he hero powers his own face, so he doesn't care about drawing any more cards, and you get to clear most of the board. Oh, you get a free Acolyte of Pain off that Deathless. Okay, let me count your hand real quick. You have 13 damage in hand. Oh, but your guy comes in. It's sickness.
I can hit him. I can do that and bring him down to 15.
You could, but you don't want to do that yet. What you do want to do is you want
Restore
to...
myself back to full.
Not yet. Let me count the cards in your hand. You have 3, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna play Thorson? Definitely.
Is this guy?
Yes, Emperor Thorson. He makes all your cards cheaper, and since you're playing a combo deck, that's really good for you.
Yeah.
You want to Fire Blast, which is your hero power. Not that one. You're 1/3 to draw another card. And now all of these cards are going to be made cheaper by Emperor Thorson at the end of your turn, and that's super good. And he don't use that. That you're going to use to deal damage to his face in a little bit. Hopefully, he can't kill your Emperor Thorson. And if he can't, I think you just win the game. Oh, he might make you overdraw here, but that's not the end of the world. Oh, he kills your Emperor Thorson. And he plays his own Doomsayer.
My hand is too full.
That's okay. You didn't lose a good card. Ooh, let's count your hand. You have... Okay, I think you win. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want Alexstrasza targeting him with it. And then you're going to want to Fire Blast the 2 mana hero power. Yeah, his face. And now don't end turn because we're going to let the timer run out and I'm going to sit here and explain. So the first card in your hand is Fireball.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to deal 6 damage. The 0 cost card there is, you're not going to play any more cards, we're just letting the timer run out so that I can talk. The 0 cost card deals 4 damage if the guy's frozen. So if we add those up, that's 10 damage. The Frostbolt freezes him, so it allows that 4 damage, and deals 3 more, so that's 13 damage. The Fireball on the far right adds another 6.
So even if he heals,
Runs out on me.
So yeah, he needs to heal, and I don't think he survives it. The interesting thing is he also needs to deal with that Alexstrasza, which is a little potentially difficult for
at the
him.
end of this turn.
Oh, of course, you're right. The other side is you have Blood Mage Thalnos in your hand right now, which means you can add spell power if you have enough mana for it, which you actually do. So I think, unless he Holy Novas here... Oh, he Holy Fired. Interesting. That's okay for you. So let's see how much damage you have. Let's
thought his hero
count.
power was only
Well,
restore 2.
He upgraded it. So let's count how much damage. You have 6, 10, 13, 19, plus, 1 second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 19, 4. And it's going to cost you 7, 8, 9, 10, 0. Okay, so I think you win, and I'm not going to do the count again. So what you're going to do first is you're going to play Blood Mage Thalnos, the 2 mana, that guy. Now you're going to play either of the fireballs on his face. Everything's going to his face this turn. And then you're going to use the other fireball on his face. And now you're going to use Frostbolt, the 1 mana spell, that one, and deal it to his face. And now you're going to take the 0 mana spell, hit him in the face, and combos! Yeah, these combos are monstrously
He just
huge.
had 23 health there.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying with this deck. Against him, you want to draw a huge amount of cards because he's going to be able to heal up after your Alexstrasza turn, which he did. And holy crap, that was super close. I'm glad I told you to not return because you needed a lot of time to actually do that math. Or I needed a lot of time to do that math. So that was really impressive, and that's FreezeMage.
All right. So we're going to end off this recording here. Till next time, like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hope you all are enjoying these. This is something a little new. If you wanted to see more, I'm sure Ethan would like to maybe make more decks and let the shit show continue. But until then, hope you all have a great night.